Welcome to CloudOffix. One of the essential components of CloudOffix is the indispensable HR Cloud module for internal customers. In this demo, we'll explore the employee journey starting from the recruitment phase. Recruitment can be initiated by human resources or directly through a request from the department. In our demo scenario, Tom Hudson, working as a marketing specialist in the marketing department, creates a request for an SEO specialist. The request is first submitted for approval to Marketing Manager Sarah Parker. After approval, it is forwarded to the HR manager for final approval. Once the necessary approvals are obtained, the recruitment process is initiated from within the recruitment module. The job posting is published on the website. And the job description is finalized. Following this step, job applications are collected. Let's delve deeper into the application experience. Jane Fonda reviews job postings on the website to apply. Thinking the SEO specialist position suits her, and she fills out the application information and uploads her CV. As soon as the job application is received in the CloudOffix system, the HR personnel review the application details. To schedule the initial interview, a meeting type is created by the HR department. This meeting type includes two recruitment officers, John Minto and Michael Martin. However, since only one of them needs to attend, round-robin distribution is selected. After selecting the meeting duration and suitable working hours, the meeting type is saved. Returning to the recruitment application, a newly created meeting type is assigned to the HR interview stage. This automatically sends a booking interview email to applicants that move to the HR interview stage. Jane Fonda, who applied for the SEO specialist position, instantly receives a booking email in her inbox. She selects the most convenient time slot via the calendar and creates the interview meeting without any email ping-pong. After saving the selection, an invitation containing the online meeting link is sent to both the recruitment specialist and the applicant's inbox. On the recruitment records chatter, it is noted that the first task is the meeting. Through the active round-robin distribution model, this is assigned to Michael Martin. The meeting is also listed within the job application record. Following a successful first interview, the applicant receives an online quiz assessing competency related to the position. To ensure fair evaluation in recruitment quizzes, it may be desired to verify that the applicant participating in the exam is the same as the one who submitted the application and did not benefit from any additional sources. If this control is activated, screen and camera permissions are requested from the start of the exam. Only screen recording is requested for this exam. The applicant participates in the exam by granting permission only for the screen, which displays the exam window. While Jane continues her job application process, she completes the quiz and reviews her score and answers. Meanwhile, the recruitment officer views the answers on the application record and the screenshots taken randomly during the quiz participation. Jane, who achieved a high score without any external assistance, qualifies for hiring and moves to the hired stage. At this stage, the employee card is created directly. Document tracking for recruitment is conducted through the employee card. Manager assignment is made, and the recruitment process is completed. Jane Fonda is now officially an employee of the company. Therefore, legally acquired leave entitlements need to be allocated. The HR manager allocates Jane's annual paid leave entitlement via the leaves application. Jane Fonda starts her first day at the company by logging into the system. She requests a laptop that needs to work on her employee card. Once approved by the authorized personnel and the product is selected, an automatic asset allocation form is generated. Additionally, Jane can view the product assigned to her on her employee record, enabling her to create an incident request if there are any issues with the product. Now that Jane has received her laptop, she can start the orientation process. Let's first look at how an e-learning course is prepared. The HR officer enters the e-learning application and starts adding content to the orientation course. The course includes an orientation video, company policy, and employee handbook PDFs, as well as an image of the organization chart. After publishing the course, Jane sees the relevant orientation course on the company's website and sequentially reviews its contents. However, this does not mean that everyone who visits the website can see this course. It is only accessible to employees. When Jane completes the course, the HR personnel sees Jane's course completion and details in the Finished Stat button. The orientation course is the first stage of onboarding. The main objective is to ensure that employees adapt to the company and the team. During the orientation period, Jane works closely with the marketing team. Now the HR department initiates the appraisal involving the marketing department to determine suitability for continued employment. A survey is selected for the appraisal, focusing only on questions related to her skills. Participants in the survey include new employee Jane, her manager Sarah, and her teammate Tom. While Jane's self-assessment carries the least weight, her manager's responses have a 60% impact. After going through the appraisal settings and questions once again, the evaluation process is started. Once initiated, Tom, Jane, and Sarah receive an invitation to the survey. Sarah is the first one to participate in the survey and answers 10 questions about Jane's skills. She reviews her answers once again. Meanwhile, the HR personnel view from the 360 appraisal application that Sarah has completed the survey and given Jane a score of 41 out of 60. Upon evaluation by other participants, and upon meeting the necessary score, Jane's orientation process is completed. Having worked as an SEO specialist for a while, Jane will be visiting her family in another city. Since the visit is planned for midweek, she needs to request leave. Instead of filling out a written leave form for approval by her manager, she creates a request via CloudOffix. Upon manager's approval, Jane receives a notification of approval. With the leave confirmed, 2 days are deducted from Jane's allocated leave entitlement. While the Leaves module manages leave for personal travel, business travel is tracked through the Travel Management module. For example, Jane will attend the Digital Marketing Summit event in Tennessee from April 24th to 29th. She initiates the record for this trip and adds transportation and accommodation reservations. Once planned, the trip is submitted for manager approval. During the business trip, Jane incurred several meal expenses. To receive reimbursement for these receipts, she needs to upload them to the system. She can do this via CloudOffix or automatically create a record by sending an email to the expense alias. Details such as date, restaurant name, receipt lines and total receipt amounts are automatically filled in using artificial intelligence. After verification, expenses are associated with the business trip and submitted for approval. The approving authority compares each expense line with the relevant receipt to ensure accuracy and approves expense reimbursements. Once approved, Jane receives a notification and sees that the expenses have been approved. With the trip completed and all payments made, the travel record is moved to the done stage. Jane is now a 3-month employee, and the next quarter is coming up. In the upcoming quarter, she will track her responsibilities for achieving the company's goals through the OKR application. In the third quarter, Sarah thinks that Jane should also undertake SEO activities for the Boost lead generation objective, which is one of the biggest goals of the marketing department. For this, she adds the key result of increasing website traffic by 30% to the relevant objective and assigns it to Jane. During the third quarter, Jane primarily created blog posts to fulfill her assigned key result. As a result of this activity, she monitored that the website traffic increased from 7% to 25%. Her second activity for this key result was to prepare reports and add these documents to the website. Website traffic increased by another 15% through people wanting to download the reports. In total, it reached 40%, passing the lower limit for the key result to be realized, and this key result was completed. Consequently, we have seen Jane's transformation from an applicant to a successful employee from end to end. Not just Jane, CloudOffix is there for every need of every employee.